So who among you has freedom? We see happy, smiling people in a free society. We see perfect people in perfect jobs, with perfect lives and perfect homes, with intelligent children beginning their life of happiness. We have the ultimate civilization in history. We are completely free.
USA! 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 USA!
We respect the law. We were good people. The government did this to us. We were normal, good, law-abiding citizens, and you guys did this to us. We want our country back. We are protesting for our freedom right now. That's the difference.
What's the purpose of...
So who among you has freedom?
Christian nationalists are a threat to American democracy. And we saw that on January 6th. In fact, Christian nationalism works to privilege this very select, small, chosen group of people. And in their Christian nation, the law will protect these conservative white Christians, but not bind them. And it will bind everybody else who's not in that group, but not protect them. This is the authoritarian dream. It's at its most basic level, it's the theme of every dystopian novel that you've ever read, right? And what we are seeing with Ron DeSantis and Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Donald Trump and all of these Christian nationalists is they are raging against the dying of their privilege. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, literally, we know this. We know that Leonard Leo of the Federalist Society spent $540 million packing the Supreme Court from 2014 to 2020.
The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. They're irrelevant. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big all the big media companies. So they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls.
That they changed the rules mid-game and they're not being held accountable, and that's a shame.
What's your message to the Capitol Hill police and to lawmakers here?
This is our country. This is our house. That's it. This is our house. This is our country. This is our country.
So who among you has freedom? In the 1% of our society, greed runs supreme. No virtue is honored, no crime is punished, no corruption is condemned. What a cruel hoax. And pummeling towards a climate chaos. They greed together. They corrupt together. They plunder the planet to create junk prosperity. If you have the cash, you can walk away. You can buy freedom from tax, freedom from the law, freedom from jail, even freedom from murder. Capitalism has no restraint, no discipline, no control. And the 1% rejoices in this infinite chaos. Every law protects their greed, but they walk away from the aftermath. But for the rest of us, we live the aftermath. Again and again.
Declaring a state of emergency in Arkansas already. ABC's Victor Kendo leading us off from the storm zone tonight.
Tonight, the tornado emergency unfolding in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Take your tornado precautions now. You're looking live right now, north of Little Rock. That is the lowering, and there's a tornado in there. This is not a drill. This is confirmed.
It's gonna hit the radio tower. Go.
Storm chasers tracking the massive, fast-moving twister as it heads into the north side of the city of 200,000 people. This neighborhood taking a direct hit, downing trees, shearing roofs, splintering homes, and tossing vehicles everywhere. Little Rock's fire chief telling ABC News there are significant injuries.
The dead animals cannot speak. The flattened forests cannot say. The extinctions cannot complain. The empty oceans are silent. And you can walk away from collapse of nature. So who among you has freedom? Capitalism needs a society to be perpetually hungry. More growth, more wealth, and more greed. Those with the most mental damage, the most psychotic greed, form the 1%. We have evolved a majestic intellect, but it is blind to values. No higher purpose, no greater good. It is empty of morality and devoid of compassion. It leads us blindly, and our only compass is the profits of the oligarchs. Their money, their profits, their obscene wealth, their selfishness, their exploitation, their carbon, their governments, their crony corruption, and their greed has collapsed a world. And now it is killing humans in just 200 years. There is a brokenness coming. Capitalism has broken our survival instincts. And the profits of carbon has broken our planet. We get the aftermath. And they walk away delinquent. We have reached the end of this civilization. The greed of 1%, the hubris of the oligarchs, the exploitation of the plutocrats, and the chaos of capitalism will leave behind a dangerous nature which will cause an extinction on humans. It will collapse our civilization. What morality will you teach your children? The morality of human survival? Or will we teach the greed and extinction of the 1%?